This one's to the so-called churches. So most of the churches that I've been to like to use Isaiah 28:10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, to teach their followers. And they always go Isaiah 28:10. That's why I do it this way. And if you don't know Isaiah 28:10, what it means, so they pick a verse from one part of the Bible. It might be a verse, it might be two verses, it might be three verses. And then they skip to another part of the Bible, pick a few verses there, and then they skip to another part of the Bible, pick a few verses there, and they say, this is what the Lord means. Beware of these people. They're trying to send you to hell. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm not going to act like them. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, this is right. Going to take your ass to hell. Pretty much. That's what it says. So if anybody's doing this to you, beware. Because here's the thing. Isaiah 28:10 is followed 3 verses down by 28:13, and 28:13 tells you exactly what that does to you. 28:13 is, but the word of the Lord was upon them, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, and then it tells you what it does. It says that they might go and fall backwards and be broken and snared and taken. So either your priest, pastor, elder, whoever it is that's preaching to you, either they probably got taught to do this. I was taught to do this. But obviously they're ignorant that 3 verses down, it tells you to beware of this. Beware of these kind of teachers. So either they're ignorant of this, they're illiterate, meaning they can't read, because why would you go Isaiah 28:10 and then not read that whole page, that whole verse, that whole chapter, and not get 3 verses down that tells you what happens to Isaiah 28:13. So that means somebody told them to do this, or they just chose to do this. But either way it goes, what they're trying to have you fall backwards, be broken and snared and taken. Very important, taken. So if you're trying to get taken, if you trying to hang out with Liam, keep doing this. Keep going to places that do this. I would say get up out there before you end up in hell. But I mean, if you're gonna stay, you should at least ask them why they're trying to do this to you and why they didn't read Isaiah 28:13. But a lot of places do this. You know they do this. But then we go to ask. I'm gonna ask you a literal question. What other book do you read like this? What other book do you go from chapter 1 to chapter 2 to not even a page? Because this ain't a page away. This is 3 verses. That's about 5 lines. You don't read no book like that. You don't just jump around in a book. Maybe if you're looking for something, but you don't just jump around in a book and then try to get understanding and wisdom from it. You read at the very least, chapters at a time. So if you're trying to go to hell, well, keep going there. But if you're not, I would say you need to do some real soul searching about why they're trying to send your ass to hell.